A century after the Glade of Dreams was saved by Rayman and his gang in Rayman Origins, they awake to find that it is in trouble yet again. This time with legendary new worlds to explore, big bad and strong enemies to fight, and many teensies to save. Yes, Rayman is back with his new wacky, crazy, and incredibly fun adventure. This is Rayman Legends. Rayman Legends is the successor of 2011's Rayman Origins, and outdoes the game in every way imaginable. Everything in this game is done bigger and better. With over 100 levels, loads of unlockables, and daily and weekly online challenges, the game's light never seems to die out. With so much content, it is no doubt it will keep you going for a while. So the question is if the gameplay is good enough to keep up. The answer to that question is a simple yes. Yes, 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 a million times yes. If you are at all familiar with Rayman Origins, you will know how solid the platforming is in Rayman Legends. I've spent the majority of my gaming life playing platformers, and I have to say nothing feels as good as the platforming in the game. The controls are clean, exact, and simple. After learning them, it is almost instinctual every time you pick up the controller from that point on. Not to mention that the levels are built so that you can flow your way through them like butter. Speaking of levels, they are also magnificently designed. I'm a really big fan of immersion in video games, and the game really delivers on that aspect. The environments are so detailed from the foreground to the motion backgrounds. Along with amazing music which chimes in with the atmospheres quite well, you will actually feel like you're a part of this cartoony world. When it comes to the drawn graphics and design, no game does it better than this one does. Truly a piece of gaming art. As stated previously, there's so much content in the game. There are over 100 levels, and every level has collectibles, and every collectible has a reward. And every reward is awesome! Extra levels, new characters, incredibly adorable collectible creatures, and even remastered levels from Rayman Origins. Not only do you feel very rewarded for your progress, you get so excited to hop into the next level to get some more. It's simply a thrill I don't get with every game. Rayman Legends is essentially supposed to be a pick-up-and-go game, as are many platformers. You should be able to pick up a controller at any point in time and be able to fluidly play within just a few minutes. Not only that, but the mechanics are really simple. With so many levels in the game, I was really worried the game was going to start getting boring and repetitive. I was very happy to find out that I had no need to worry, as the developers did an astounding job diversifying the game. Throughout the main game, you will of course find your average story levels, but during your adventures you will also find a slew of more unique styles of levels that still stick with those familiar mechanics and ideas the rest of the game provides. These includes amusing boss fights, smooth music levels, and even fast-paced invasion versions of previous levels. The boss fights are a step up, as the bosses themselves are actually three-dimensional. Each boss is full of character and are very funny to fight against. The music levels are such a treat, and will definitely be looked back on as a staple of the game. It's as if somebody has revitalized Guitar Hero into a fun side-scrolling game. A newly playable character in the Rayman universe being introduced is Murphy. This happy fairy frog helps you out so much, moving platforms and obstacles in and out of your way on your command. This can add a bit more depth to gameplay along with a good bit of difficulty. After you get your groove on with your green companion, you'll be zooming through levels as expected once more. If you have a Wii U, you can even use him with the touchpad. There's so much fun in Rayman Legends that you can't just keep it all to yourself. Unless you're a selfish little stinker like me, you'll always be happy to know that there are many ways to get your platforming groove on with your pals and amigos. Unfortunately, this is yet another platforming masterpiece that lacks online co-op play. But if you have a friend or two within arm's reach, you can toss them a controller and have them play along, making the game increasingly hectic. Tired of the story levels? No problem. Hop over to Kung Foot for even more competitive fun with your friends. If you are like me and don't have any pals nearby to play with, you can at least get competitive with people online with the daily and weekly challenges. These are quite the marvel on their own. There are a set of 4 challenges, 2 of which are daily, and another 2 which are changed weekly. These levels rely on your skill as a gamer, as you fight with the times and scores of your friends and others online for the #1 spot on the leaderboards. Challenge levels are fun, especially when you can use them as bragging rights against your friends. You would think with that all I've mentioned and said about this game, you would have all the insight you would need to know how much fun it is. Yet I only feel like I've scratched the surface on how much fun it could actually be. Games like these have a level of enjoyment that is beyond the ability of spoken or written word. Games like this are a smile to a rainy day, the adventure out of a children's storybook, or even a Disney film brought to life. It's games like these that have you laughing from the moment you turn them on to the moment you realize it's 3 hours later and you have to go to bed. Rayman Legends is a game like no other. It's one of the must-get games of the year, and it's fun for everyone. What's up guys, you guys just watched a review for Rayman Legends. I've worked really hard on this, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the game, and I really enjoyed making the review, so hopefully you guys really enjoyed watching it. I have a little present for you guys, for those who are really interested. If you have Steam, PC Steam, I'm giving away a copy of Rayman Legends for Steam users. If you don't have a Steam account, no worry, it's free. What you do is you go to the link in the description, it'll have everything out with how you do it, and it'll explain everything, and you will have a chance to win a copy of Rayman Legends. Unfortunately though guys, this is going to be a subscriber-only giveaway. Most of my giveaways, if you're new to my channel, I don't have giveaways super often, but occasionally I'll give away a free game or something. And when I do that, it's never subscriber-only, it's always just comment on this video to win. But this one's a little bit bigger, and it's a little more directed to my channel, and hopefully it'll help everyone out. With that being said, this one is going to be subscriber-only, but not to fret. If you're not a subscriber, just press the subscribe button and you'll be automatically entered. Besides that, if you actually are planning on getting the game, make sure you check out my Let's Play guide. It has 100%, it's going to get every single item, every single collectible. So if you really are stuck somewhere in the game, make sure you look at that. Besides that, I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. You guys really make my life a lot better than what it could be, just because you watch these videos. It might sound silly, but I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys later.